Hashanna Nayakar. Today I thought of talking about indices. Moreover, last time we learned what is indices. How can we make use of indices? What is the base? What is the index? What is the power? Today I am going to talk about some sums on indices. Okay, so without further delay, I thought of going to work with some sums. Right, here we go. Our main topic is indices. Okay, under that, suppose we want to find, suppose there are sums like this. Find two to the power 4, then 9 to the power 3, then 4 to the power 4, as well as 6 to the power 3 and 1 to the power 7. Okay, I'm going to start with 2 to the power 4. Okay, there's an easier method. So the first method is expanding what is 2 to the power 4. 2 to the power 4 can be written like multiplying 2 4 times by each. Okay, 2 by itself 4 times. So 2 4s multiplying with each other. So this is 2 to the power 4. 4 2s multiplying with each. 2 times 2 is 4. Okay, 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 2 is 60. Okay, so 2 to the power 4 means 60. 2 times 2 4. 4 times 2 8. 8 times 2 60. Okay. Rather than expanding, if we can recall and remember what we have done previously, straight away even we can write 60. 2 to the power 4 means 60. Suppose 9 to the power 3. Okay, suppose 9 to the power 3. There also we can expand first. 9 times 9. Actually this is better to expand first because it's little difficult to find the value of 9 to the power 3 straight away. 9 times 9 means 81. 81 times 9 means 729. If you multiply 81 by 9, you would get 729. Okay. Next is 4 to the power 4. 4 to the power 4 can be written like 4 multiplied by itself 4 times, or 4 4s multiplied with each other. 4 times 4 means 16. 16 times 4 means 64. 64 times 4 means 256. So 4 to the power 4 means 256. Check. 4 times 4 is 16. 16 times 4 is 64. 64 times 4 means, you would better check, 64 times 4 means 256. That is the answer. Next is 6 to the power 3. Okay, 6 to the power 3 means 6 times 6 times 6. 6 times 6 means 36. 36 times 6 means 216. Check. Check and see whether I am wrong or not. Okay, next is 1 to the power 7. 1 to the power 7 means 1 by itself 7 times. So 1 has to be multiplied with it for 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. 1 times 1, 1. That 1 times 1 again 1. And that 1 times 1 again 1. So when you multiply 1 by itself However much time? The answer is 1. Okay. So there's an important case here as well. If it is 1 to the power 0, that is 1. 1 to the power 1 also 1. 1 to the power 2 means 1 times 1, that is also 1. 1 to the power 3 means 1 by itself 3 times. 1 times 1, 1, 1 times 1, 1. So 1 to the power whatever, okay, answer is 1. Okay, keep it in mind. Whatever 1 to the power 4 or 1 to the power 10 or 1 to the power 1000 no. Whatever 1 to the power something means, it is 1. Keep these in mind. Okay. Find the values of these. Okay, second question. Second question. Okay. Write 125 as a power of base 5. Okay, two methods. Okay. First we will check what is 5 times 5. Okay, 5 times 5 means 25. Then we multiply 25 by 5. And the answer is 125. So 5 times 5, 25, 25 times 5, 125. Or we can say 5 times 5, 25, 25 times 5, 125. So the answer is 5 to the power 3. 5 times 5, 25, 25 times 5, 120. Or we can say 5 times 5, 25, 25 times 5, 125. So 125 can be written like 5 to the power 3. But there's a special method. Okay, or there's another method. That means what we learned so far, we can make it into use. Yesterday I taught you how to, what is 125? 5 to the power 3 means 125, 5 to the power 2 means 25, 7 to the power 3 means 340. Right guys, I taught you to learn these values by heart. Okay, if you can recall those, when you are given 120, straight away you should be able to write it as 5 to the power 3 as a base 5. Next is division method. Okay, division method of factorizing. Okay, now I am going to do the factorization method, factorization. Okay, I am going to divide 125 by 5 here. Okay, and I am going to do the long division for your own niece as well. How many 5s are there in 12? Okay, 5 times 2 is 10. More than that there are no 5. So 5 times 2 is, there are 2 5s in 12. 2 times 5 is 10. Okay, 2 times 5 is 10, so the gap is 2. 10 to 12, the gap is 2. And I am going to write 2 here. Now take a look at long division. Here also 12 means 5 times 2. Okay, 2 times 5 is 10. And 12 and 10, the gap is 2. Same as here. Okay, 12 means 5 times 2. 5 times 2 is 10. There are 2 5s in 12, but 5 times 2 is 10. So there is a gap between 10 and 12, which is 2. I wrote 2 nearer to 5. Here also 5 times 2 is 10, the gap is 2. Now I am going to take 5 down. Same as here, I combine this 5 with 2. Okay, 2 and 5 combined means it is 25. Here also you can see 25. Now we have to check how many 5s are there in 25. That is 5 again. Okay, so 5 times 5 is 25. Remainder is 0. So there are 25 5s in 125. Okay, so 25 is the answer when we divide 125 by 5 exactly. Now we will divide 25 by 5. How many 5s are there in 25? 5 times 5 is 25. Table 5 times 5 is 25. And we can divide 5 by 5 yet again and 1. Okay, again I will teach you how to divide 125 by 5. First we will go for 1. There are no 5s. 12 means there are 2 5s in 12. That means 2. Okay, 2 times 5 is 10. Okay, 10 to 12 the gap is 2. So I wrote 2 nearer to 5 and combine 2 and 5 together as 25. Then I divide that 25 by 5 which is equal to 5. Same as here. 12 is 5 times 2. 2 times 5 is 10. The gap is 2. Then I keep 5 down. Here also 2 and 5 I join. Here also now 2 and 5 join together and it is 25. Now I find how many 5s are there. 25 which is equal to 5. And I completed the division. So for 125 there are 25 5s. Here also when we divide short according to short division 125 divided by 5 means 25. And 25 divided by 5 means 5. 5 divided by 5 means 1. So we can write 125 as a product of 5. 5 times 5 times 5. 5 times 5 times 5 times 1. So we can write 125. 5 multiplied by itself 3 times means is 5 to the power 3. So this is the answer. As a power of base 5 means 125 means 5 to the power 3. Okay, I know still you find it little difficult. We will go to another similar question. Then this will be little comfortable for you once I taught you the same method yet again in couple of sums. Okay, suppose you want to find (32) as a power of base 2. Okay, how can we do this? Okay, I am going to divide 32 by 2 couple of times. Okay, when we divide 32 by 2, for 3 there is only 1 2. Okay, 1 2. Okay, 1 times 2 is 2. 2 and 3 the gap is 1. So I am going to write 1 with 2. Same as here. 32 divided by 2. There is only 1 2 in 3. 1 times 2 is 2. 3 minus 2 means 1. Then I keep 2 down. Here also I combine 2 with 1. 12. Now we have to check how many 2's are there in 12. 2 times 6 is 12. Here also 2 times 6 is 12. And I finish the long division like this. So 32 means 2 times 16. When we divide 32 by 2 we get 16. Here also when we divide 32 by 2 it is 16. Now I am going to divide 16 by 2. How many 2's are there in 16? General knowledge. How many 16's are there? How many 2's are there in 16? 2 times what is 16? 2 times 8. Now we can divide 8 by 2. 2 times 4 is 8. Now we can divide 4 by 2. There are 2 2's in 4. Again by 2, 1. Okay, again I am teaching you how to do this factorization method. Okay, the method I apply here is short division. 32. Here also I am going to do the division with the help of long division and then compare. 3 means there is only 1 2 in 3. Okay, 1 2. And the product means 1 times 2 is 2, not 3. So 1 times 2 means there's a gap coming on. 2 to 3 there's a gap going on. 2 to 3 the gap is 1. Okay, the gap is 1 and I wrote 1 near 2 and combine 1 and 2 to make it as 12. Here also 3 means 1 2. 1 times 2 is 2, so the gap is 1. Same as here, gap comes. Then I took 2 down to make it 12. Here also I combine 1 and 2 and that is 12. And when we divide 12 by 2 it is 6. Here also when we divide 12 by 2 it is 6. So 16 is the answer here. Here also 16 is the answer. Short division is much easier than long division once you get used to it. So keep it in mind. Next, when we divide 16 by 2, it is 8. 8 divided by 2 means 4 2s are there. So likewise it goes on. Okay, so 32 can be written like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 2s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a 1. No need of 1. Okay, I omit 1. Product means 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 1. If you multiply any number by 1, the number stays the same. So I omit 1. So how many 2's are there in here? The product. There are 5 2's multiplied with each other. So the answer is 2 to the power 5. Okay. Another question. (243) as a power of base 3. Okay, third question. Right, 243 as a power of base 3. Factorization and division method together I am doing. 243 divide by 3. Here also 243 divide by 3. For 2 there are no 3's. So altogether 2 and 4 together it is 24. 24 means 3 times what? Tables. You should know your tables. 3 times what is 24? 3 times 8 is 24. Okay. 3 times 8 is 24. 8 times 3, here also 24. 24 minus 24 means 0. Okay, when we multiply 3 and 8, exactly 24. Okay. Now we will check the gap between two 24s. What is the gap? There is no gap. No gap. And this 0 I am going to write here with 3. Okay, if it is 1 it is 13. If it is 2 it is 23. If it is 0 then it is only 3. If this is 1, we have to take it as 13. If it is 2, we have to take it as 23. If it is 3, 33. If it is 4, 43. But if it is 0, only 3. 0, 3 together means also 3. 0, 0, 3 means also 3. So whenever there is a 0 in front of 3 means the value is 3. Okay, so here I take 3 down, here also 3, here also 3. Now we have to check how many 3's are there in 3. There is only 1 3. Here also 1. 1 times 3, 3 and I completed long division. So there are 81 3's in 243. So I got 81 with the help of short division as well. Okay, now we have to divide 81 by 3. Okay, that is also a little tougher. So we have to use short division method here also. Okay. How many 3's are there in 8? 3 times 2. Okay, there are 2 3's in 8. Now we have to check the product. 3 and 2 the product. What is it? 3 times 2 is 6. Okay, there are 2 3s, so 2 times 3 is 6. Now we have to check the gap. Okay, 6, 10, 3, 8, the gap is 2. Okay, gap is 2. 6 and 8, the gap is 2. Here also when we subtract 6 from 8, it is 2. Gap is 2 means I am going to write 2 near to 1, 2 above 1. And here also I am taking 1 down. And 2 and 1 together 21. Not 12, okay? 1 and 2, 12, no. 2 and 1, 21. Okay, don't write 2 behind 1. Write 2 front of 1. Okay, hence it is 21. Now check how many 3's are there in 21. 3 times 7 is 21. Okay, 7 times 3 or 3 times 7 is 21. Okay, tables. 7 times 3 is 21. Okay, now 27 is what when we divide 81 by 3? Okay, the answer we got here is 27. Here also 27. Okay, and I am going to finish this long division part. So there are 27 3's in 81. Here also 27 3's in 81. Now we have to divide 27 by 3. Okay, 27 by 3. Okay, that is easy. What you need to know is the tables. 3 times what is 27? 3 times 1, 3, 3 times 2, 6 likewise. 3 times what is 27? Or when we divide, how many 3's are there in 27? 9. 9 times table. 9 times 1, 9. 9 times 2, 18. 9 times 3, 27. Now we can divide 9 by 3 as well. How many 3's are there in 9? 3 times 3 is 9. Again we can divide by 3. So until 1 we have to kept on dividing. Now we will check the product. 243 can be written like 5 3's multiplying with each other. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can write 243 as a product of product of 5 as a power. There are 5 3's, so it is 3 to the power 5. 5 3 multiplied with each other, so answer is 3 to the power 5. Okay, one more sum. One more sum. Okay. Suppose if it is what else? Three hundred and 343 as a power of base 7. Okay, this is little tough in comparison to last two questions, but we can do 7. Long division also I am doing for your own needs. Okay, how many 7's are there in 34? 7 times 4, 28. So there are 4 7's in 34. 4 times 7 is 28. Okay, 4 times 7 is 28. Now we have to check the gap. 28 and 32, the gap is 6. So I am going to write 6 front of 3. Here also when we subtract 28 from 34 is 6. Now I am taking 3 down. 63, 63. Now we have to check how many 7's are there in 63. How many 7's? 7 times 9. 7 times table. 63 means 7 times 9. Okay, and 9 times 7 is 63. I completed the long division, so it is 49. There are 49 7's in 343. Here also I get the same marks. 49 7's. Okay. Next is easy. 49 means 7 times what? 7 times 7, 49. Square numbers. And then again divide by 7. 1. Now we will write 343 as a product of 7s. 343 means there are 3 7s multiplied with each other. 7 and 7. There are 3 means 7 to the power 3. Base 7, index 3. Okay. 2 more sums. 5th sum. Or maybe we'll take it as last sum. 6th or 5th. I can't remember. Write down 256 as a power of base 2 and base 2 as well as base 4. Okay, first of all I am going to write down 256 as a power of 2. 2 methods. I taught you to find value straight away as the power of 2. If you can recall and remember, 2 to the power what is 256? Okay, I gave you example. It is 2 to the power 8. If you multiply 2 by itself 8 times, you will get this. I gave you the chart. Okay, but no need of chart actually. We should use the method straight away. Otherwise, you might not get marked. So, at the beginning, you have to make use of the method. Even though we know that 2 to the power 8 is the answer, we will do the method here. 256 divided by 2. Okay, I am not going to go for the long division here. I am going to short division. How many 2's are there in 2? 1, 2. 2 times 1 is 2. Gap is 0. 0 and 5 together 5. Okay. 256 to 2, gap is 0. And when we take 5, it is 5. Here also 0 and 5 together 5. How many 2's are there in 5? 2 times 2 is what? In 5. But 2 times 2 is 4. Okay. 4 and 5, the gap is 1. Okay. So we have to write 1 front of 16. Here also 2 times 2 is 4. The gap is 1. And I take 6 down. Now 16. 16 means how many 2's? 2 times 8 is 16. Okay, so 128 2's are there in 256. Now we will divide 128 by 2. One there's no 2, so together I take 1 and 2 together as 12. 12 means 6 2's. 6 times 2 is 12. The gap is 0. Here also 2 times 6 means 12. Gap is 0. So 0 and 8 together 8. 0 and 8 together 8. How many 2's are there in 8? That is 4. Here also 4. Okay, so there are 64 2's in 128. Okay. Next. Now we have to divide 64 by 2. 64 by 2 means 32. Okay, let me check whether we can get 32. How many 2's are there in 6? 3. 3 times 2, 6. The product is 6. Gap is 0. 6 to 6, the gap is 0. 6 minus 6 is 0. Okay. And we have to take 4 down. So 0 and 4 together, 4. Here I write 0 front of 4. So it is also 4. How many 2's are there in 4 means 2 times 2. Okay, here also 2. So 2 32's are there in 64. Here also there are 32 2's in 64. Some more steps. Okay, 32. Okay, 32 divide by 2. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 to 3, the gap is 1. So I write 1 front of 12. Front of 2, so it is 12, 1 and 2 together. 2 times 6. Again by 2, 2 times 8 is 60. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 2. Wait. No enough room, that's the case. 256 divided by 2 means 128. When we divide 128 by 2, like in here, it is 64. When we divide 64 by 2, it is 32. When we divide 32 by 2, it is 60. When we divide 16 by 2, 2 times what is 16? Tables. Easy. 8 times 2. 8 times 2 is 60. Okay. So we have to write 8 here. Okay, then we have to divide 8 by 2, which is equal to 4. When we divide 4 by 2, 2 times 2 is 4. So 1. Okay. Now we will write 256 as a power of 2. Power of 2's. 256 means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 2's multiplied with each other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So the answer is 2 to the power 8. Next is writing the same number as a power of 4. Factorization. 256 divided by 4. 4 times 6 is 24.